Hi everybody, this is Abby with Scrap and Abby, and I'm back with another Ornament vintage paper cone project. And these are a trio of tiny ornaments that I made that are paper cones for my work ornament exchange Christmas party that's tomorrow. So I'm doing the video kind of late. Hopefully you guys can see it's almost 10 o'clock my time. So and I'm sorry it zoomed in so close, but my craft table is a hot mess. I have got stuff everywhere because I've just been so busy working on different personal projects and then things for some friends of mine that wanted to buy some things from me, and then just design team stuff. So let me get right to it. So I've been having so much fun making these paper cones. You guys can kind of do a YouTube search. Last couple videos I have last week or so, I've been doing some paper cones for the May Arts Challenge, and then I did a couple for a coworker who bought some from me. And then these are some tiny ones that I made to give away for the ornament exchange at my work tomorrow. So I'm going to package all three of these together, just kind of a trio, because sometimes you can, how you find ornament packages where they have, a couple different ones or something. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to have three. That way they can have they all go together as well. All from the same paper collection, the Authentique Glistening, which I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing because I use it all the time because I really like it. And anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of get started. I use kind of a conglomeration of different products and on this, and also some remnants left over from a couple other projects I had done. So this first one here is the pretty blue snowflake paper from that glistening collection. I used some of the eyelash trim that I received from Peggy. Hi Peggy, and thank you so much for this. I love this. I've been using it all the time on so many different projects. I've just really love it. And I think this kind of gives it a really nice kind of, icy, like these are, mimicking icicles. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out just a tiny bit. Oh, you guys can see how messy my desk is. Anyway, just got stuff hanging out over there. So this is the eyelash trimmer on the top. I think it's just so pretty. I took some silver trim. This I picked up from Walmart, and it was just $1 for this spool of it. And it's actually silver. You guys can see it's silver right there. And what I did is I just sprayed it with some Lindy's spray, the Starburst in the Tiffany Lou Blue. I'm not used to my camera being down so low, so I feel like I'm shoving stuff in your face. I'm so sorry for that. I'll try to be a little more conscious. And then I used, you guys probably remember these stick pins that I altered. I'm trying to find the original container that I altered. I did those on the paper cones for the challenge for the May Arts Christmas Craft Challenge. And I'm trying to find them. They're the white and pink ones that you can get from Maya Road. Oh, here it is. From Maya Road. I took the white ones in there. Sorry for the glare. I took 3 of those, and then I dipped it in that mixture I told you guys I made with a combination of gesso and some craft sand. Made this kind of really cool textured paste, and it stays really good in this container. So I like that. It's ready and available for me to use. And then I just coated it with a couple different coats of some Lindy sprays, and I'll hold it up. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. My lighting's kind of bad right now because it's dark in here. Yeah, I have a bunch of windows behind me, but it's nighttime. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Gives it a lot of texture. I think it looks really pretty. I use a combination of the Tiffany Lou Blue, the glitz spritches I used too, scintillating silver, and then the still shimmer, just to kind of give it some depth a little bit. So I used a few different sprays on that one. And then this is just a cabochon flower that I picked up from Hopscotch Crafts off of Etsy, and used a little bit of glossy accents on it, and then covered it in some of the Dry Rock Clear Candy glitter from Ranger. And I'm going to show you what it looked like before. That's what it looked like before, just pretty like that. Oops. And then I, added that to it, just kind of give it some sparkle and a little bit of sheen. I think it's cute. This flower I made from some, it's from, I don't think this is old. It's not like vintage. I don't think I just picked it up at one of my junkin trips. But this is the width of that lace. And what I did is I cut it in half that way, because all I wanted was just this top piece right here for the ruffle part of the flower. And then the bottom half I used on the inside of this cone. So you can see that's the bottom half of the lace right inside there, and then this is the top half that I cut in half and made that flower. And then I also spritzed that because I wanted to give it some shimmer. I covered that with excuse me, some of the Starburst, the frozen Jack Frost, and then once that was dry, with using my heat tool, then I just used some more of the scintillating silver just to kind of give it that shimmer, because I was trying to make this one kind of look like kind of that frosty ice kind of look. And I think that turned out really cute. And these little bits here, these are the wax paper pennants that I cut from that Tim Holtz banner. Or the Tim Holtz die that I showed you guys before. I have it out, but you know, heaven help me if I could find it. My room is such a mess. I can't even believe it. Anyway, so this is what it looked like. This is the, it's like the, I don't know what the name of the die is. I guess it doesn't matter, but I've showed it to you guys a couple times already. But it cuts out these little pennant, you know, like this. And this is from wax paper. And then what I did is I used a combination, again, of the Tiffany Lou Blue and the Frozen Jack Frost. That way it would kind of, and I like it when it curls up like that from my heat tool. I think that looks really cool. So I just use that on there, just kind of give it a really fun look, and it's got a really nice crinkly sound. I love that. So there you can kind of see how that's all glistening right there. I think that's really pretty. And then I just took some more of that same lace and just tucked it down the bottom through the cone. And then, you know, of course, I just tied this on the side. I used some little white eyelets on the side, or grommet things on the side there. That way they can hang it on their tree. So I'm going to stick a few of the little mint candies. I don't have any right here with me, but they're those little tiny, you know, peppermint candies. I'm going to stick some of those in there. I think that'd be really cute. And for my second one, this is again the same paper from Glistening. It's that snowflake, really pretty snowflake with that kind of burlappy color background. And for this one, I use this silver trim. If I can, I'm trying to eyeball it as I'm talking to you. I used a combination of different laces and trims from Really Reasonable Ribbon. I get the Ribbon of the Month Club kits. They come like this, and this is my most recent one. And so I pulled out a bunch of different laces and stuff from that kit. So I'm not seeing it right off the bat, but if I see it before I end the video, I'll show you guys. Anyway, so I don't know where it is. But anyway, so you can kind of see there, it's peeking through some silver right there. I think that's really pretty. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it is this one right here, sorry. So there's the silver, and then I took some of this flower trim from my from Mona Me Gabby, and it's right here. It's really pretty, and I just put that around the top. I just think it really is cute. I think I might have showed this part in my other video because this sounds familiar, me talking about this when I just was starting the project. Anyway, that's the back side, and like I always do the backs on all of them. And this is some really pretty white, kind of like seam binding. This is from Really Reasonable Ribbon. And then on the inside, I use some more of the lace from the, you know, same ribbon pack on the inside there, just to kind of make it pretty. Oh my goodness, I forgot to do the inside part. I have that lace cut. That's what that was for. I have it sitting right here. So I'm going to be having lace that continues around the front. I just forgot to do that. So, because I got so excited, I was working on something else. Excuse me, please. And so I just tied that on the side. I thought that looked really cute. And then on the front, I just took some snowflakes and some plastic snowflakes, added more of that same clear rock candy glitter on it just to kind of make them sparkle, and then put the silver on the front because I thought that would, it looked like, you know, the jewel piece of this, you know, the centerpiece of this little kind of vignette I made on the front of the cone. And then I just took more of that same seam binding, made little flags that kind of mimic this one, so it kind of ties in with the first one, and then just took some more of the silver trim. This is the same stuff from Walmart that I told you guys, and it's to kind of give you a visual of how blue that turned using the Lindy spray. And then of course I can't find it because I want to show you, but anyway, if I come across that one too, I'll show you. But anyway, so that's what that one is right here, that same. And then these little stick pins here, these are from Mona Me Gabby, the little corsage pins, and that's what they look like. And they look like that. They got a really pretty crystally top on them, so I thought that was really cute. Kind of made this one dressed up a little bit, and then just tuck some more of that same silver ribbon down the bottom of this one, and then it hangs like that as well. So there's the second one. And then for the third, this one's probably my favorite. I used some more of the flowers that I had left over that I altered. I showed you guys they look like this before, and then with a couple coats of gesso and some more of that same glitter, that's what they look like. So that's what they look like before. So these flowers are beautiful like this, but I really wanted this shape of flower for the projects I was working on. So I had white flowers, but I like this one. So just by altering it, you can use it, you know, on your projects. It was kind of fun. And this is that really pretty wood grain paper that you're seeing on the background down here that I used on this one. And then I used some blue. This also is from Really Reasonable Ribbon, the blue I used. This is how this came. It's really pretty, but I cut it in half and just used the sheer portion to go around the top, as you guys can see right there. And on the inside, I did more of the sheer. just to kind of complete the inside as well. And then on the bottom, you guys are going to see a combination of the sheer and then the other half of the satiny blue. So when I cut it in half, this is the strip I have left off after I used the sheer piece. And I folded that up and then created a little, you know, bow, little, you know, ribbon piece right there, and it's just like on the top up there too. You guys can kind of see that. Hopefully it's not too blurry. There you go. And then I have some more of those snowflakes, and I just added extra glitter to them just so they really sparkled, and I wanted to add those in just because I think that makes it look really holiday-ish. And then here are some of the smaller paper flowers that I also used. This one has just some more of the glitter. This one has, down here, has a combination of glitter and some of that same combination, that texture paste I made that I used on those stick pins. And then here you can see a little bit better, and you can see how that chunky texture, I think that's so cool. I love it. And then up here I have two stick pins. These are from, I don't remember, I want to say, now I'm going to take the time to find those because I think it's really cool how they look before versus what I did to them. So give me just a sec here as I rummage around. I'm so sorry, you guys. I am usually, if you guys follow my channel, you know that I am way more organized than this. This is just really scattery because oh, here they are. I just have stuff everywhere. So I don't remember what, I think these are from Little Yellow Bicycle, but I took the packaging out because of the way I store them. So they were blue like that, kind of that light blue white kind of ombre color. And then what I did is just covered them in some glossy accents and then dipped them in that same glitter. And it makes them look like little pieces of kind of ice, you know, blue candy. I think it looks really cute. I hope the camera's picking up how cute these are. And then I took some pearls that I had just from my scraps of stuff. I keep my small bits of you know, bling and that kind of stuff in this bag when I have little bits and pieces left after I cut them apart. And I just wanted to use them on here just to kind of, one, use them up, and then two, just to kind of give it a little bit more texture and to kind of dress it up a little bit too. And then, as I said, hanging down here, some of that same trim. And the lace in the background, this is also from the one of my really reasonable ribbon kits. I don't remember which month it was, but this is what it looked like before. It's really, really pretty. So I cut it in half, or no, I didn't cut this in half. I cut little strips of this and made like a layer, like a snowflake kind of, you know, layer in the background just to kind of ground that big flower in the center there. So I think that's really pretty. So I'll show these to you guys up close here. So these are a lot of fun. I'm hoping that the ladies at work tomorrow, and you know, how they're doing the ornament exchange, from what I understand, is it's going to be that kind of a thing where you can steal an ornament. It's like stealing the gift or something. So I'm hoping that, oh, and this bit of ribbon here, or lace, I'm sorry you guys, this is actually some vintage lace right here that's on the top. I forgot to say that. So had to throw a little bit of some vintage in there too. Anyway, so I'm hoping that people will, you know, like these enough and they'll want to steal them, I guess. And here's the second one again. I'd like to keep these for myself, but you know, I can't keep every single thing that I make because, you know, I wouldn't have room for anything else. And I made these for the purpose of giving them away in the ornament exchange. So I'm going to have these packaged really cute. I bought some cute packaging from the bakery section at the store. I like the bags when they're that thicker. Like I bought a bunch of these on off Etsy, but these aren't the right shape of what I want. But it's that really thick plastic, and I like that. I just think that this really makes it look, you know, a little more, you know, fancier when you have that. I think it's cute. You can see the other side of those little pieces of wax paper too. So that's just kind of a fun thing. So there they are. There are my three little paper cone ornaments, the trio that's going to be going into the holiday gift ornament exchange at work. I'm going to zoom in real close here as I talk to you guys so you can kind of get a better look at how all three of those look together. I think they're pretty cohesive, and they look like they were, you know, bought at a store for, you know, in meaning that they look like they go together in a set is what I meant to say. Not bragging that these are so awesome that you could buy them at a store. That is so not what I'm saying. So please don't take it that way. Anyway, so there are my ornaments, and I will, you know, get some photos up on my blog. I got to take some pictures tonight just because they're going to be gone tomorrow, of course, because it's for the holiday party. So before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and end the video so I can get that last bit of lace on this one so it's completed, because I forgot to do it on the inside. So happy holidays, you guys, and happy crafting, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks! Just a quick addition to the video. Wanted to share with you guys how I packaged the little paper cone ornaments. And so what I did is the backing, what I bought at the store was it's just the mini loaf kit. It's from Wilton, and it has the cardboard in it. The other side is white. So instead of having it plain, I used some of the glistening paper, and this is what I have left on one of the sheets of cardstock, and that way it has a really pretty top, so whoever gets these can store them the same way, because I just taped it down with some washi tape, of course, which is, you know, resealable, or, you know, they could choose to put this in a different type of bag, like a Ziploc or something if they wanted to, but they could still place the 3 ornaments on top of this decorative piece of cardboard. So I just thought it was really cute the way it was packaged, just to kind of make it look like, you know, it's you know, something that was you could pick up like in a boutique or a gift shop or something like that. And then I tucked a few of those mints, as I was telling you guys, on the inside, just to kind of add a little extra treat. I am not real happy, my OCD, that this is flipping over. I don't like that, but I didn't want to put any type of temporary adhesive on the back, because I didn't want them, when they peeled them off, to tear. You know, I don't know if non-crafty people would just think, oh, I'm just going to rip this off. You know, I personally would take it off really slow, but, you know, anyway. Enough about that. So there they are, and I'm excited to take them to work tomorrow and see what everybody likes. So I will do a follow-up video, probably mixed in with a haul or something, of the ornament that I received. I'm hoping I get something purple, because that's my color. So we'll see what they have. See you guys later. Bye.